Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and holy trombones and a pogo stick. I am peaking the audio like crazy. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank. Up your arsenal. I almost thought we were still playing Going Commando. I'm your host, as always, Neko Skilla, or Scottahawk, and we're doing Ratchet and Clank again. It's been a while since we've done this, but I got something for Christmas that I really want to do once we're done this, so I'm hoping that once we're done what we need to do, like once we're done with this game, before I go to Tools of Destruction, I will do the game I got for Christmas, as God, I want to play that. So it's very likely that I will start dedicating Thursdays to recording these and hopefully upload them by Tuesday.
Are you ready to play?
And I'm hoping that that won't conflict much with the Friday, Saturday, Sunday streams, because those are kind of the meat and potatoes kind of thing. This is just kind of like extra french fries.
He hopes that disguising himself as a Tyrannoid will make him more attractive to the ladies.
To a rat.
Hey, give a warm welcome to Ratchet will attempt to be the
on another note, I actually have something else that I've been using for recordings.
Bring it on.
But when I do it on PS4, when I do streams on there, there's only one piece of equipment that I got for Christmas that I can use, and that's my microphone stand, which is why I sound so much clearer now than I usually do when I do these. Now, the other thing I got here's the thing that makes the other thing I got so awesome. I have a... It's kind of a headset, but it's not for... It's not like a console headset that I would use, say, for streaming Worlds of Final Fantasy or something. It's more of a phone headset that I would use to listen to music on my iPhone.
Hold down L2 or R2 while running.
So, what we're doing is, for this, I'm still doing the video, like always. Pretty much nothing is changing in that regard. But, conveniently, it just means that for the time during the recordings where I need multiple, I need something else going on so that I'm capable of, actually keeping focus without losing track of what I'm doing or something like that. Because you guys have seen my videos, you know that that's actually a genuine possibility and actually a lot more realistic than it should be. But because of that sheer fact, the fact that it's preferable that I have something else I can focus on so that I can be less focused, you know what I mean? That's where this secondary headset, the music-only one, starts coming into play, because all it does is help me listen to music on my phone, which in theory doesn't sound like it's relevant at all to anyone, but it may... The only real big difference is, instead of me listening to the game and paying exclusive attention to that, I'm able to just have some music playing on my phone, just as a little thing to give me something else. So it's hopefully gonna be something good for the channel, because it'll help me with, you know, actually getting through my videos, and I might be able to start doing a little bit more for I might be able to do a little bit more with editing, because I won't be so focused on how I sound. I'll be able to focus more on how the video is. You know what I mean? But that's not really here or there. That's just something to note. But in terms of like how the recording is going, like this part, it just means that when something happens in game, unless I'm paying attention preemptively, I won't know, because I won't be focused on it. I'll be focused on actually playing. So in the end, it'll end up looking more like I'm actually playing the game and not like I'm trying to record a video, you know what I mean? Which hopefully is good, but I don't know. This is first time I've been able to use this new kind of setup for an actual recording and not a stream. But so far, so good. Like it's seemingly fine. It's doing what it needs to. It's working out. So far, so good. It's also weird, probably, because most of the time you think that the person making the video wants to listen, so that if there's like an audio cue or something, they can hear it. But that doesn't really work with me, because I'm a weird gamer. I'm a strange boy.
I don't believe it, folks.
The only downside is because I'm listening to actually my music, which means I have to talk so that if it gets picked up, there are no problems. I also have to try not to
How about that, folks? He is better
also
looking.
go along with the song.
Do not be alarmed, Sasha. That is Ratchet.
Oh, I see you won the Terror Guys. It's very convincing. Anyway, there's something I think the two of you need to see.
Work personal log, entry 101301. After I personally vanquished the Protopet menace and revamped the Megacorp testing facility, I decided to focus my
I also
efforts
don't know
on
if there's
protecting
sound
the
coming out of
endangered creatures
the
of
game.
the
I'm
Florana
hoping
jungle.
there is, but I don't know.
But when news arrived that Dr. Nefarious had again risen to power, I knew where my true destiny lay. The training necessary to get back into tip-top shape has been exhausting, and my mind overflows with brilliant concepts. Though I still yearn for the bittersweet stench of my simian companions. The time has come to resume my duties as the greatest hero.
If there
the
is,
galaxy
awesome.
has
If
ever
not,
known.
this is gonna really suck, because it's just silence and cutscenes.
You're not gonna believe this, but the president put Quark in charge of the fight against Nefarious. Our new commander just called his first team meeting. You better get back to the Phoenix right away.
I agree. This does not sound good.
I mean,
Let's get ready to
render. I'll do some of the boss fights just to show them off. Just because some of these boss fights are actually kind of cool, so I might as well do some of the arena things. Because, you know, why not? What is the areas? We're actually doing a lot better than we have been the last few streams in terms of actual combat.
The shot cannon can be charged up to release a spectacular beam of
And game. And now my blaster thing is being leveled up. With this one I can do it, and I have 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes to kill both bosses. Thing is, it takes 4 shots each to get them to their lower health things that they swap out. Ow. Where are you at, Chica? There you are. So, here's the thing. As much as, I'm gonna give a little hint as to what the next game's gonna be with this, but the next game, as much as it's not something that's loved by a lot of people, I'm actually really, really excited to play it because last time I played it was like hella long ago. Like hella long ago. Like I think when it came out. Or at least very close to that point.
Hey, be sure to catch me next week at the Piranha Demolition Derby.
So
Did you see that?
there's gonna be some things with that you might notice off of maybe gameplay when we actually get to the game, or things that you might notice from like me explaining things in future streams that give more relevance to what the hell I'm talking about. Because I will likely have a lot of instances where like there's a stream coming up, but maybe I haven't started playing it yet, but I'm getting very close. There might be instances during those streams where I mention things about the game that make me excited to play it. Whether it be like maybe a little plot element that's not necessarily super important, or maybe it's a gameplay mechanic that would probably give the game away entirely, but maybe it won't. Who knows?
Look at those pretty little eyes. He's got that 1,000-yard stare.
But I am very, very excited to see what you guys think of it when we get to it. I want to get to that, but I don't think I can. I don't remember how to. Yeah, like, I'm very excited. I don't even know if anyone's gonna even watch the videos of it, but I'm hoping that there's someone who maybe even starts to get interested in the channel because of this game. It's not likely, but it'd be cool. It'd be cool for someone to be interested in something that I'm starting, especially if it's something new I'm starting. Because like with Ratchet and Clank, I've mentioned a few times, I think now, that I plan on doing all of the games. So, with all of the main story games, so Ratchet and Clank 1, Going Commando, and Up Your Arsenal, and then, the next one will be, after that, it would be, Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction. And then it would be A Crack in Time. Nope, it would be Quest for Booty and then A Crack in Time. And then Into the Nexus. And then the reboot. Yeah, the reboot. So hopefully it's interesting for everyone who watches to see all of the games. But it's one of those things where I'm doing them anyway. Like, whether people want to watch them or not, it doesn't negate the fact that that's what's going on for the channel. Oh shit, I missed the jump. But like this is gonna be one of those things where whether you want, like, it's something you want to watch or not, it's still happening. So if you only want to see the stuff that I'm streaming, only watch the streams. Only come for the streams and ignore everything else. But the reason why I still do these videos, even though I know that, like, just about, like, they don't get very many views. People don't really want to see the oldest Ratchet and Clank games. Sometimes there's people who are interested, but it's not like everyone wants to watch them. But, like, with something new, something like if I was to do a Let's Play for, I don't know, a new Final Fantasy game or something, like, people are inclined to watch that because they might be very interested and they want to know if the game's any good. But you know what? Sometimes it's the old games that you gotta know if they're good, because if it doesn't hold up, you might not be inclined to give it a try. You might just think, hey, this game is old, and who cares? But sometimes there are games that are years old that are still amazing. Like, a prime example, Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. Like, we may haven't not really had a very long time playing that game, but it's a really good game. Like, it's exactly what you want in one of these games. A fast-ish, like, not a super fast pace, but a semi-fast-paced game that has good gunplay and some puzzles here and there, and it's actually something that you want to be a part of. It's not just, I mean, you could play Ratchet and Clank, or you could go and play Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which apparently nobody wants to do. Like, I have friends who are super into COD, but the newest one, Black Ops 4, like, you want to play a shooter that's also, like Fortnite. You could low-key just go play Fortnite. Fortnite's a shooter, and it's free to play. It doesn't cost you your equivalent of a new game, whether that be $30, $60, or $80, depends on where you live. Like, for me, brand new game, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, is $80. Not for a special advanced edition or anything, for the basic game with no other additions or benefits. So, am I inclined to ever even think about getting it? Nah, because the people that I know that play it don't give a fuck. And then something else that also gives me like an idea of, is this something that maybe I should think about? Like, do others like it? Like other people who just maybe aren't my friends, but they still think it's a great game? Yeah, apparently those people are either very, very quiet about their opinions, or they don't exist. Because Black Ops 4 hasn't been doing very good, and Battlefield 5 is on sale right now at my local GameStop for $40, I think. Like, that's $40 off the basic like release price. That's a bad sign. And like there's for everyone who knows, like Fallout 76 came out pretty recently. I was gonna do a Let's Play of that on my Twitch channel, but once it came out, even like Riley was super awesome, excited, and then it came out, and Kiba doesn't really want to play it because like he's got Ark and he actually has all this cool stuff built up in Ark, and I just don't care. I thought I would. I was like, oh yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll try and be super excited for it. I don't have the capability to care because I don't have much time on Fallout. I haven't played much of it, so I don't have any connection to a Fallout universe. This game would rather me have no connection to a Fallout universe, and for games like Ark Survival Evolved, I don't care. I don't like them that much. Like, they're cool, I think, as a concept. That's awesome. Like, you can survive in a world with dinosaurs. Conceptually, that sounds amazing. But for me, I just don't care. So I also meet that problem of not really caring that much about survival games. As cool as it is conceptually, it's just not my cup of tea. Which is really awkward, because there's a lot of tea that isn't my cup of tea. But I feel like that has more to do with personal weird, more so than anything against tea. But I remember I had tea at one point, and it was really, really good. And then I've never had tea that I liked since, which is a little bit unfortunate. But you know, you can't win them all. Reasonable, understandable. I did it. I'm clean, boys.
Hold
Straight
circle
up
to
just
target
screwed
multiple
up something.
enemies with the
Nice.
spitting hydra. Release
Yeah,
circle.
this just the whip. All right, we'll stop for that for now. But we got a new gun, so now we have a new weapon that we can use, which is the spitting hydra, which sounds goddamn dope, dude. But here we are. We're on our way to our next destination, which is the Starship Phoenix. So, with this, I think I'm going to end this episode once we do what we need to do on the Phoenix. And then on the next episode, we'll go to whatever the hell the next planet is. Just so that we can make sure we're doing enough things. Well, not overdoing it or underdoing it, because this isn't, it's not a stream. I'm not, the goal isn't to do as much crap as I can, as fast as I can. It's to progress through the game.
Mastery of electronics, the skid's nerves of steel, to Helga's sensual powers of seduction. Each of you has shown that you are worthy to wear the Q. Years ago,
all
I
non-Ratchet
single-handedly
Captain
defeated
Clank
Dr.
and
Nefarious, but
whatever the
with
monkey's
rash
name
on the
is,
galaxy's backside,
characters
he
are
has
fucking
flared up
huge.
again. Our first mission will be to infiltrate the Doctor's top secret base on planet Aquatos. Impossible, you say? Perhaps for a lesser strategist.
It's actually working out really well, though, in
Behold,
terms of how we're
my
progressing.
Brilliant plan!
First, Ratchet and Clank will descend to the sea floor and wade through a series of tunnels flooded with waist-high raw sewage.
What?
Please hold your questions until the end of the presentation.
I think it's
After
wonderful.
infiltrating the base, our
Yes,
agents
it
will
is.
split up. Clank will enter the base's ventilation system, where he will locate and deploy this banana-guided autonomous monkey device. Or
Artist
the
renderings
GIM.
from a child.
Meanwhile, Ratchet will use his extensive knowledge of the Tyrannoid language and customs to win the trust of the bloodthirsty alien guards. Finally, our agents will make their way to Nefarious's personal office,
monkey
steal
wants
everything
the
that is
banana.
nailed down, and exfiltrate the base completely undetected.
Ratchet uses his Terra Gals.
That's crazy.
But it just might work.
Try customizing your quick select. To access your secondary quick select ring,
You can see the crayon. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream, or not the stream, the video. Because, yeah, we do those again. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Comment, like, subscribe if you're new. Check out the links in the description. The Facebook, the Patreon.
Ratchet, I
You don't actually need to, but it's very appreciated if you want to support the channel in any way. The Discord if you want to chat at us, and the Twitch where we do streams of